made you breakfast, fresh coffee and bagels too. A new day is waiting for us, we got lots of fun stuff to do. Let's go to the zoo and feed the monkeys. I can lend them your baseball cap. Let's make the day a barrel of fun. Growing up is just a trap. Don't it seem like a drag? Like putting all of your joy in a big brown bag. I won't listen to any of that jazz. No, I'll never grow up.
I'll never grow up.
Growing up is just a big fat trap. I take pride in never working a day. Can't see the use of it anyway. Who can think I'm such a load of crap? Growing up is just a trap.
Happy peoples, hope you guys are doing fantastic. Beautiful day. A little chilly, not gonna lie. Look at our little path. If you ever see this path, you wanna know what this path is for? Inside behind the scenes action. That's where we walk to go get the shots of the house when we open the vlog. That's our little trail. You can still see the green is holding on for dear life. Won't be for long. Some of you guys have actually asked if our grass will come back. Yes, it should come back. The grass dies every year and then it just whoop, it comes right back in the summertime as long as you take care of it, you know, throw some water on there. We might add some more extra seed, all the things. Okay, fun day planned ahead. Spur of the moment, spontaneity, my husband. Does he do it often? No, he does not do it often, but when he does, it's fun. We are actually gonna head out to Chena Lakes. No, that is not where we are heading. We are heading to Chena Hot Springs. It's a resort here that is about an hour away from us, and they have a hot springs, and they are open. And my mother-in-law is literally going insane because she needs to get out, and she normally travels a lot, and she's like, you guys want to go to Chena Hot Springs? We're like, sure, we'll go to Chena Hot Springs. So that's what we're gonna go do. They're already probably down there. We're kind of going a little bit later so we can be there at night because the northern lights, guys, I've been watching for 2 days. I've been watching for 2 days trying to get these stinking northern lights, and it's been cloudy and they just haven't been here. And I don't know what the deal is, and it's like off the charts, and it's just like, just up there, just hovering, and we just can't see it. So maybe if we go out to the hot springs, know anything around, maybe we'll be able to see it. But we're not going to stay the night because they are actually all booked up. Holy guacamole, they're all booked up, but we thought we'd just go down for the day, have some fun, maybe jump in the hot springs. Any hoozle, so that's what we're gonna go do. My mom is actually gonna watch the kiddos while we are gone. She's just hanging out at the house. She already went and got done all of her errands and stuff this morning. We're gonna go drop them off, or she's gonna come get them. Not sure quite how that's gonna work, and then we're gonna head that way. So it should be a good time. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. We're all excited. Let's hope we can see the northern lights. I'm bringing the camera I rented. I rented the camera for like 7 days. Hoping. Okay, let's head on to Chena Hot Springs. Here we go.
Have fun.
Bye.
Calling the kids.
It's tragic.
Put on a coat?
Well, maybe. Made it to Chena Hot Springs. Good times. Felt like we just needed to get away and quick, like, date, right?
Jaunt down the
date.
road. How long
Yeah.
did it take us? Like 50 minutes or so?
Yeah, so we're like an hour or so east down the end of Chena Hot Springs Road. It's an ice hotel, and we've brought you guys here before. When was it? It was almost a year and a half ago. So last year, we'll put a link to that video. We came out when it was July. It was like 80 degrees, and we did a tour of the ice hotel, which
Pretty cool.
Not being used much right now.
Because you could just go outside and experience said ice hotel.
Same temperature as it is in the ice hotel right now. We're gonna go walk around, give you guys a quick tour, and I'll probably get her a bite to eat. We might go in the hot springs, and this is also a great place to go to see the northern lights, which means we probably won't see them because we have things to be able to video them now, finally. But people will come here from all over the world and sit out in the hot springs and look at the northern lights. And this is kind of one of the main touristy type areas for here.
And it's very remote, so no cell phone service, no nothing.
We are winging it. It's just me and her for communication. We have to use this thing called our mouse where we talk, and like we hear things. It's kind of like I can't text her.
Very foreign. Just kidding.
All right. Found the geothermal area. You can actually do a tour here. I don't know if we have time to do a tour, but
Or even if they're running it at this time. I don't know if they're running it right now.
they might not be. But because of the hot springs, they're able to use that hot water to be able to make their own electricity. This is powering the whole facility out here. I don't think this is tied on to Golden Valley's grid at all.
I don't think so.
And what they're able to do is they can pull up to 165 degree water. Sorry to get a little bit nerdy for a second. They'll pull up to 165 degree water out of the ground, and they're going to make steam with that. The problem is steam's 212 degrees. So they run it through refrigerant systems, condensers, evaporators like they've got here. They're showing to be able to make up that difference between that 165 and 212 degrees for steam, so they can run steam power generator to be able to make their electricity. So it's like a power plant, only because the water is so warm, they're able to get really close to what they need, add some refrigerant through a heat exchanger to be able to make that work, and they can just power the whole place out here.
Yeah. And then that cuts down on emissions. There's like none.
Zero.
Zero emissions.
Zero emissions.
That's crazy.
And extremely efficient to be able to run this, make their own electricity for almost for free, really. I mean,
They've actually won awards for this.
right.
How they've done this, how they've set it up, and what they're able to do with it. They've been recognized around the world for being able to.
Yep. So why doesn't everybody do this? Might be a question. Well, it's because we don't have, unless you happen to live right near hot springs, you don't have water pulling up out of the ground warm enough to be able to do it.
165 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty hot here. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That is
I've
awesome.
actually not been in here before, but I kind of nerd out on this stuff a little bit because it's sort of my line of work. It's like a
Kinda,
very
yeah.
large version of what I would normally work with. So
Pretty cool.
pretty cool. Is that warm?
Yeah.
I've tried, written down the words to say it is time. I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel.
So relaxing.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be slimy on the bottom, but it's not slimy on the bottom. They got gravel in here now, so it's actually really nice.
It's like fine pea gravel under here.
Yeah, almost like a beach. It's so cool though, because up here is all nice and cold. And you can see snow, but
And then down here is just...
The way, the things I plan, the things I would say. Now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 ooh. And all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sounds like a fool, 'cause when you touch my hair, the words goes away.
Alrighty, so we just got out of the hot springs. It was super nice, so refreshing. It was super hot when you first got in. I'm very sensitive to heat on the old skin. Very warm, but so nice and so relaxing. We got to sit out. We're gonna bring you guys back here when it gets super cold, like 40 below, so you can see like our hair frost up.
She had icicles on the back for her hair.
It was so wonderful. So now we're gonna actually go to a little restaurant here. Restaurant that they have here. It looks like quite a bit of line, but we're gonna see what they have. Like if we're able to get in. So we're gonna go grab a bite to eat. It should be a good time.
So question for you guys, do you have a hot springs where you live?
Oh yeah. We're walking
And
by the
if
greenhouse.
so, is it anything remotely close to this? Like, I would be curious to know if the hot springs in your, if you have one, what it's like. Is it similar? What's the story?
Let us know.
Let us know.
We'll grab a bite to eat. We'll show you what we get, and then we'll head on home to the kiddos. More likely, did not see the in-laws out here. I know I mentioned that earlier, that we could potentially see my mother-in-law.
Well,
But-
we're gonna hang out for a little bit just in case
Oh.
the northern lights come out.
Just in case the northern lights come out.
There's a high potential, but cloud cover, all these things.
We'll see. We'll see. But we were supposed to meet maybe our in-laws out here, my in-laws, his parents, but there's no cell phone service. So we can't really contact them unless we see them. You know, it's like the olden days. So anyway, I hope they were able to come out and have some fun. If we did miss them, maybe we'll see them at dinner. Who knows?
Who knows?
Let's go eat.
Give me love, give me all your love. Oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need. And I'll be alright. I'll be right here.
Hey,
I swear that
no matter how much you have,
I'll be with you.
bend over, pick it up. 6 hours! Wow, what a day. I told him it felt like a little mini vacation. It was amazing. We missed our in-laws.
Yeah.
Pooh.
Well,
I don't know how that happened either.
Well, they just couldn't hang very
They
long.
couldn't hang. Come on, Mom, Dad, what's up? No, we don't know how long they hung. She never texts me back. She's probably exhausted because you went in the hot springs.
How was your dinner?
It was fantastic. We had filet mignon, splurge. I haven't had a steak in a minute, in a long time. I have not had a steak in a really long time. A guy came up, he didn't tell me his name or anything, but we were sitting there waiting for dinner, and he came up, he's like, I love the show. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sneaky cool. But he was just, I love the show. And I was like, oh, thanks.
So shout out to you if that was you.
Happy people's here at the China.
In fact, leave a comment down below. We'll try to thumbs it up.
Yeah,
if we
maybe,
can.
maybe, if he watches this one.
So, the hot springs. Curious on your whole experience here. Yes, I talk with my hands. What are you trying to say?
Too much.
Hot springs. They claim that the combination of water out of this hot spring has like relaxing or healing type properties. That's what they claim. I don't know if it's true or not, but all I do know is I feel like really relaxed.
Make sure you drink lots of water if you go into that hot springs, because you can get dehydrated very, very quickly.
The things we could have done if we had been a little more prepared, like the dog sleds.
There's dog sled. Oh, I got a brochure.
Oh, to Disneyland,
It's
folks.
like a Disney map.
You look-
See? Look at that. You
Ride times and the
don't have that.
don't have ride times.
Don't have ride times, but that's okay. So they have the Aurora viewing tour, take a hike, snow machines, rentals, like cross-country skiing.
Yeah.
You can rent cold weather gear here. There's ice fishing, a geothermal, which we took you guys there. They actually do a tour at 2 and 4, as well as the greenhouse that I wish we were taking you to. We didn't come prepared, guys. We didn't. We just kind of were like, hey, you want to go somewhere? Let's do it. They have dog sledding. They have massages here. Then the hot springs, and then there's the Aurora Ice Museum, which we've taken you to before. So they have a lot of fun different things here. Super cool. I'm gonna come back, I think, and maybe try to stay over and maybe show you the amenities here for like staying out here overnight and stuff, because I think that'd be super cool. Oh, and they do have a pool. So the kids aren't allowed in the hot springs. You have to be 18 years or older.
Right.
But they do have a pool, which is 1 foot, like it was 1 foot.
It was like 2.2 feet all the way to...
No, there's 1 foot.
Well, that was the step. That was like
The step counts.
Okay.
1 foot to like 4.9, right?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
4.9, so the kiddos could come too. So we might bring them next time too.
Try their massages, but like if you wanted to come out here and go get in the hot springs and maybe get a couples massage and then go stay the night for one night and then go on the tubby, like it would probably just completely relax your whole body.
Oh my goodness, it would be so wonderful. So we might put that on the docket, because I'm all about experiences. I think it's fun.
You guys coming along? Last minute, probably a mini vlog today. I know, kind of random, but
yeah.
I don't know. It just was kind of nice to just unwind a little bit and remember that like we're married and we're not just parents.
Yeah. My mom took the kiddos, so that was super nice.
Yeah, thank you, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Head on back home, get the kiddos, and then hit the hay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
The things I plan, the things